Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape Radio.
Take it back to the past. Shout out to Sister Nancy.
Everybody listening. Once again, we got special guest S.T.R.A.P. S.T.R.A.P.
Yeah.
If all the listeners listening right now, we've reached the top of the hour. This is once again KYOM, doing business as KSUN, also known as K-Sun, Wichita, Kansas, 95.9. Special guest.
Yeah.
Our first interview. And we got S.T.R.A.P.
Yeah, boy.
S.T.R.A.P.
Yep.
Sounds.
That rose African pride.
Okay, now, please explain to the listeners exactly how you came up with such a creative name.
Well, we went through trial and error, and I was always looking for a rap name, and, you know, I'd ask a few friends, like, what name fits the criteria of music that I was working with at that time. They're like, just go with S.T.R.A.P. But I was like, S.T.R.A.P. There was a rap at that time from Travis Porter by the name of S.T.R.A.P. So I just decided to make an acronym and say I would stick to rap and poetry, and then from stick to rap and poetry to Sound the Rose African Pride.
Man.
Yeah.
Because at first, me and Josh, we thought that was your real name. I remember you telling me that it actually is your real name. But it's just
actually, it is. It is my real name. My parents gave me S.T.R.A.P.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, really?
That's dope.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So do you have any guns on you?
We'll deflect that question.
Yes, let's go ahead and deflect that. All right, so let's once again, we got S.T.R.A.P. in.
Yeah.
Why we got S.T.R.A.P. in? He is Uganda, from Uganda. He is a hip-hop artist and conscious rap, I like to say.
A little
Boom
bit.
bap.
A little bit.
Boom bap rap. He does it all, man.
I got some ignorant stuff.
He got some ignorant
Everyone
stuff.
has one.
Yeah.
So
keep the good balance.
S.T.R.A.P., how would you describe your sound? How would you tell somebody from the viewers who are listening who don't know who you are? How would you describe it?
Man, I like to talk about life.
Okay.
You know, life has a lot of layers. You know, you just don't wake up happy and go to sleep happy.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to show the balance of life, and my lyrics depict sometimes aggression, because I like to rap with that aggressive delivery.
Sure.
It also depicts vulnerability, because we all vulnerable to it. We susceptible to anything in life.
Yeah.
Finally, I like to relate. You know, create a parallel with every human being that in this world. You know, talk about stuff that we all relate to and we subject to, like love, hate, you know, emotion, and all these different emotions that we go through, and of course social commentary that he said, like being conscious.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, your latest project, Futuristic Past.
Yep.
And there's a track on there, track number 4, I do believe, that I Seen It All, which was produced by me.
Of course.
You see how you slick with that plug-in? That was slick.
Self-promotion.
Shouts out to
give me that plug-in.
Crystal Foxworth. She
Crystal
came through.
Foxworth.
She came through. How did you get her on the track? And
Actually, if you guys could see this guy, it was one of the reasons I knew Crystal Foxworth.
Trill right here.
With a variety of people.
Introduce him. What's his name?
That's Trill, man. That's Trill.
How's everybody doing?
Okay, we got Trill, part of the entourage.
Yes.
Strapped entourage.
Yes. Actually, I met Trill when I was in college, which is not so long ago.
So then with the track, with I Seen It All, and you had another track, Dark Night.
Dark Night.
You did
Yep.
with A-Foss. Shouts out to
A-Foss.
A-Foss. He came through on the Oblivion mixtape and the Futuristic Packs. Big the Kid came through. Other producers on your project. Tell us about the track that I like on there. You know, one of the favorite ones. You did a video too recently.
Yeah.
And you sampled a Sister Nancy sample,
Yeah.
which I feel is so dope. You know.
Yeah.
So explain to us like how that track came about.
First, I would like to congratulate you for actually knowing what sample it was.
Oh, yeah,
a lot
man.
of people it'll fly over their heads. I'm not big into artist statements of like, yo, this is what I wrote it for, and this is a sample that I picked. I like it when listeners interact with my music and actually pick out what I was meaning, because I could make something and I want to trap may be a nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
But I also want the artist, the listener to interact with my music, probably listen to it and pick up something that I never intended for it to be. So when you say Sister Nancy, I grew up on Sister Nancy, and a lot of the people in the Midwest may not know who Sister Nancy is. Sister Nancy was one of the originators of dancehall in Jamaica, and she had a big song called Bam Bam, and it was
ahead and sing us to how somebody. If any of you guys watch Belly, y'all might know.
You know what that sample is
exactly,
and I had those samples. I just keep a bunch of old records with me, and I send them over to Big Kid, who lives in the UK. He lives in London, and we were Skyping, and he chopped it up real quick and flipped it and added, of course, the sub basses and the stuff that you heard.
Trap feel.
Yeah, give it a trap feel. And when I listened to it, I just thought I was either Gorilla Black or I was Shine back in 2001, 2003. So I had to, get that zeitgeist, capture that time, and do it my way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So do you think that being from Uganda influenced some of your music now, or any of your music?
Most definitely. It gives me that worldly feel, and we have different sonics all over the world. Like if you go to Africa, it's heavy on percussion. Yeah.
If
you go over to the Western world, it's a lot of instrumentations that compose. A lot of composers have a plethora of instruments to work with. So I try to get the African percussion, the African harmonies, and just different aspects to help paint my picture of a person who's been around the world. My music.
That's a good idea, man. And so recently, for the ones who may not know, the viewers, S.T.R.A.P was voted one of the top artists in Kansas, and all genres, I believe.
Yeah.
And with Dementia Magazine. So tell us, how did you do that? Because there's obviously a lot of artists in Kansas trying to fight for that spot, and you were voted one of the tops.
Yeah.
So how does that feel, man?
It's still not set in, because if you ask people around me, I wake up, play video games. I just do my thing. I don't let some of those things get to me. But when you say it in that aspect, Dementia is a well-known magazine in Kansas. Sure. It's been around for like 12 years, 13 years. It's big. It's broken a lot of artists from XV to Tech Nine, and not even broken, but it's put a lot of people on that. And then they voted me 26th. Album, 26 album in all genres, and the writing they gave it was crazy, and I'm humbled. First, it's not set in, but if they like it, I love it.
That's what's up. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into one of S.T.R.A.P's, S.T.R.A.P, one of his tracks right now. So once again, we got special guest S.T.R.A.P, top voted, Dementia Magazine. Stay with us. We'll be with you shortly.
Watch me dismantle this sample. I'm just leading by example, and my timing is so ample. A vandal to instrumentals, and the booth is the shamble to slow that house to your rap mammals. He's the African chosen one walking in this.
Here we go. We're back again with S.T.R.A.P, special guest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we that track right there. I hope you guys are feeling it. So tell us about the track you doing with Big Sam. You just did a track with Big Sam,
man,
well-known artist here in Wichita. How did that come about?
Man, actually, me and Sam we just vibed one time. We were like just having conversations through social media, and I had this song with me that my producers, one of my producers that I work with in my collective group called Lone Wolf Jupiter. His name is JJ, and he's based out of Detroit, Michigan, and he sent me this song that was based off a sample of. I don't know the exact name of the song, but it's by Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, that sample. It's been sampled about a couple of artists, hip hop.
A lot of artists, and when he sent it to me, and I felt it, but I wanted to add something to it, so I sent it over to another producer.
Currency rapped on one of. Man, I'm trying to remember. There's another track with that sample. Y'all on that list.
There's a lot of artists that have sampled.
But JJ
that track.
Came through. He
chopped it up. So
he put the synths on the chorus.
Actually, that was Big Kid that added that.
Okay.
He added the synth.
Okay, shouts out to Big Kid.
And gave it that Ninth Wonder meets Dr. Dre, because the synth Dr. Dre is known for those, and it's like a good balance of boom bop and West Coast funk.
That's dope. Yeah.
And me and Sam came and blessed the song.
All right, so there's when you remember when I met S.T.R.A.P at we went to an art festival.
We did go to an art festival,
and we was freestyling on a couple of beats and stuff, and Blake. Shouts out to Blake.
Shout out to Blake Edwards.
And he introduced me to the Oblivion mixtape, which is actually one of the first stuff I heard, and there was a track on there, the Selfish track.
Selfish.
Oh man, that track goes hard. And there was something you said on the song. You were like, you say, "Ain't nobody trying to hear that conscious."
Yeah.
So what are you trying to mean by ain't nobody trying to hear that conscious? Can't say the word.
It's because we're in a generation where people know a lot of stuff, Like, when Nas said, you trying to kick knowledge, like that really hit me in my soul because everybody's trying to kick knowledge because now that we have smartphones, we have smart cars, everybody's smart,
Not everybody.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. We're living a smart life.
Yeah.
The TVs are smart. Your lights are smart. Like, and we're in this generation where you come in assertive with listen to me, you taking in like, who are you to tell me what to do? You're not my pops. Life is the best teacher to some people. So when I said, ain't nobody trying to hear that, but the song had a catchy tone to it, right? Solo, Holmes, X out, And the reason I said that is because I wanted to put, it's like, if you want to put consciousness in the music now, you have to make it sweet.
Oh yeah, so cause see what he did was, if for the ones who haven't heard this track, this is a track called "So Selfish" on the Oblivion mixtape. Right now it's on Dat Piff. It released in 2014, back in September. So pretty much, what he did is, and see, he had to put the conscious stuff on a kind of a trap, kind of modern beat, so people can kind of get his message.
Yeah.
But what I want to talk to you about too is Andre. Andre has been coming through,
man,
and he has been doing a lot of videos. And he actually, when you did that highly flammable video, you guys were like in a train. That's when I was like, "Who is this cat, man? This cat is rapping all over the place."
That's a long time ago.
This cat was just rapping, and I was like, "Who is this?" And it was dope.
Man, I was unpolished. When I look at that video and what Andre captured in that moment of time, it's like he put me in that snapshot aesthetics of freezing me in that time. And Andre is amazing because he lets me be creative. He lets me give him my storyboard. Some of my ideas are wacky, and he has to brush them a little bit. But I like expression, and he's good with it. So when you see me on a golf course, all white with dreadlock dudes, we look like we don't belong there. It's all it's all symbolic of something. For sure.
Do you think you can go back and listen to your old music now, or even old videos?
Really? Yeah. Content wise, I feel like I've grown. Yeah. Like every person. If you go look back in your old pictures, you're like, why did I wear that freaking hat? Like,
True, yeah.
What was that hairstyle I had? What's that shirt? I can't believe I was wearing that shirt. Like it's like that. But again, it's a symbol of growth. Like you have to see your gains. Like if you work out and you have a before and after picture, that's to me like, why hide that? Put it out for the world to see how much you've improved.
If you don't get no more than 5 likes, take it down.
See, that's this generation where everybody has to come out polished and proper and professional from the get go. Nobody wants to grow. Nobody wants to grow.
But see, post the pic anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know your self-worth. You can't be everybody out there who uploading pictures and trying to get other people to acknowledge your self-worth. That's not cool.
Yeah.
He just dropped knowledge right there.
Dropping knowledge, man.
From his smartphone.
Hey, let's go. Hey, I am my smartphone. Ooh. Hey, so let's go. Escape Radio. Hey. Let's get into another track. S.T.R.A.P. Sounds that African.
Roar's African Pride.
Roar African Pride.
Roar's African Pride.
Y'all make sure y'all get that straight.
Let's go ahead. You can call me Strap.
Call him Strap.
Call me Strap.
He's packing.
Yeah.
No, he's not packing.
Not really.
Let's get to another track. Okay, not here at the station.
Pause.
You can't do that. All right, let's get to another one track. Another heater.
Pause.
Another heater from Strap. Let's get it in. All right, let's go.
It's the mic virtuoso, prodigy of greatness. Put out the statement, so I hope I don't delay this. The flow contagious, so let's ring around the rose.
Yeah. Once again, it's Christopolis and
J5. What's up?
We are here. Special guest Strap. Escape Radio 95.9. Yeah. Go tell your best friend what you're listening to right now. Once again, we got Strap in the building. Now, what we like about Strap here at Escape Radio is that S.T.R.A.P brings that vivid, images to your mind. So when he raps, whether it be punchlines, double entrees, he brings that to the table, and that's why we brought him to the table. So tell us about.
That was a double entendre right there.
That's what
he brings
do.
it to the table, so we brought him to the table.
Hey,
bars.
Hashtag bars.
Bars.
So tell us about how does your writing process go? Your creative process, anything? How does that work out for you, man?
Man, it varies. Sometimes I could make a song within 15 minutes, and sometimes I take 2 weeks to just write a verse. It depends on the content. It depends on how much layer the content that I want to put in, but how much layers I want to put into the content that I want to record. It varies.
So it kind of affects your mood, right?
Yeah, it's the mood, and also like some stuff needs research. If you listen to a lot of my lyrics, some stuff is periodic. Like I have to go and really check the newspapers, see what's happening in the streets. Because music is also sometimes like we news reporters. Let people know what's really happening.
That's true.
Heck yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
So pretty much, man. 2016. This is a new year. Hopefully, everybody listening has New Year's resolutions. We, me and Josh, we just did an event at Aroma Lounge, and I was somebody's New Year's resolution was MOB, and we know what MOB stands for, but we're not going to say it here on the radio. But that was somebody's New Year's resolution. First of all, I want
to apologize for not showing up to your DJing session. I was supposed to come. I just fell asleep.
Studio sessions. He's working. 2016 is a hard year for him. He's working heavy, so it's all good.
I wanted to come and see you. Like they told me you're nasty on the spin machine.
Man, I make it do what it do.
I was stole. So I'm sorry. I was supposed to come out there at the Aroma, and do that. But yeah, 2016, what's your question again?
2016, what do you got planned? What would you like for 2016 for S.T.R.A.P?
Got a lot.
Got a lot.
I just want to drop a lot of visuals, and I want to put out, because I have a lot of music that just needs to be put in motion. You need motion pictures to correlate to the music that I've been making. So
it looks like a lot of visuals. Andre's gonna put some overtime.
He's gonna be busy.
Ooh, he's gonna be busy. Hey, so another track that I really liked on the Futuristic Past. Once again, before we get into that, how did you come up with the name Futuristic Past and also the hat? That you're wearing. What made you want to wear the hat? Because I think the hat's really dope. But for the people who don't know what kind of hat is that, explain to them what kind of hat it is.
All right.
And how did you come up with the name for the album?
All right. The hat has nothing to do with the album, but see, I'm gonna draw the bridge between the album and the hat. Because that's what we do. We artists.
So we book the album and the hat.
That's what artists we do. We BS and make stuff correlate. So the hat was just my love for Mortal Kombat, and I like Raiden.
Oh, that's dope.
I like Raiden. And I like Raiden.
Say you like to play video games.
I like Raiden, so I had to get me my rice hat.
Hold up. So you saying Scorpion's where it's at?
Kung Lao had a hat too.
Yeah, true. I respect it. I respect that.
We in this generation where the hat symbolizes a lot. It could.
We all got hats on right now.
We all have hats on.
I know, right?
Besides Trell over there, but if you look at let's see the people that we celebrate. Look at Pharrell.
Yeah,
he do got a hat.
He keeps a hat on.
Shouts out to Pharrell. We need to get Pharrell on the show.
I know he needs to pay my mom child support, past child support. This is to me.
Oh man. Anyways, let's get back to the.
He needs to pay a lot of mine because I feel like he's fathered a lot of people. Like even Tyler the Creator. Like
hey, that's true.
I feel his style is just there's so many Junior Pharrells from his production. Man, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, that beat I kind of did on your mixtape was inspired by Pharrell. I was listening to a lot of
Pharrell, man. Yeah. Come and adopt us.
I know.
That's Pharrell right there. Pharrell. Come and
adopt us all.
We all, we sprouted from your seed, bro. We came out from your seed.
So once again, hey, while we pause, matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a pause right now. Let's go into another one of S.T.R.A.P's. Let them know what that means again.
Sound that rose African pride.
You heard what he said.
Yeah.
Get it straight. Escape Radio, S.T.R.A.P. Let's get to another one of his tracks.
Yeah. I'm 2 times you rappers like condoms in the gift back. 2 times you rappers like I know you didn't get that. Real rap factual, MCing at its pinnacle. Apex ahead of the class when it comes to lyrical content with every single record that I bring to you. Something not typical. I stand out.
Once again, we're back. This is K-Sun.
Yeah.
Kansas 95.9. Go ahead and text your best friend. Matter of fact, call him up right now. You know, people don't really call people no more. You already know. Once again, Strap, please explain this to us. The meaning of futuristic past is kind of like two conflicting truths. But let us know what exactly that means.
Yeah. When I was coming up with the concept, and I was just thinking how history repeats itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
And how the past really affects the present day.
All the time.
And how the present day affects the past.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You know, like you're a carbon copy of your father, or
man, I don't know about that much. No.
Okay, not really, but like he's
said my father was an alcoholic.
He's wellness, like his factor of being alive is the reason why you are existing, because. You know, so that's futuristic past. But again, it also plays off one of my favorite movies. If you realize, all my albums are from my favorite movie. Oblivion was based off The Matrix. You know, blue pill, red pill. You know, I'm playing off the choices that we have in life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you could choose whatever. And then futuristic past was based off Back to the Future. So I had to. Since in the first,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but then you had Daily Reflections.
Daily Reflection.
What was that based on?
It was based off. See, now I have to remember the name of the movie, but it was not really my best movie, but it was a very, very, very emotional time. Like I was going through a lot of things, a lot of changes in my life. Mm-hmm. But A Daily Reflection was Good Will Hunting. That influenced that song. I mean, the whole record, because it talks about, you know, the girl of your dreams not dreaming with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that kind of gets me right there. That can be a good segue into the Friend Zone track, which is a dope, you know, good hip hop track. And there's a track on the Futuristic Pack called Friend Zone, and there's another track called Sliding Through Your DMs, which is also dope too.
Yeah.
And explain to us the Friend Zone track, because you know, right now I'm over the Friend Zone days, but some viewers right now might be trapped in the Friend Zone. What do you think? What does Strap think? What inspired that? But also listen to the viewers. There's a lot of viewers who, you know, how could you tell somebody how to get out the Friend Zone? What do you think? What would you tell your biggest fan or viewer who's listening? How would you get out of the Friend Zone? G-rated.
when in doubt, whip it out.
Whoa!
Nah, I just play. Let me rewind.
All right, that's why they call him Strap.
All right. Rewind.
We're not that kind
Friend zone. It depends on how far in the friend zone you are. If you really in that,
like that.
where you like, good morning, beautiful. Hey, what's up, bro? If she replies like that, then you are so far.
That's
in
so
the friend
true.
zone.
Like if she's like,
if
you're
it's
like my
friend
brother.
zone, like where I'm vibing with you.
Yeah.
Like that's cool, cause it could change, you know. Cause realistically, dudes don't really.
You know what? I see one of Strap's entourage right here. We got Jasmine, and she is a female. Can we please? Because she's like, man, we have this. We're trying to help out the viewers at Escape Radio.
Yeah, trying to
Jasmine,
escape.
if you don't mind, could you please tell us your last name? Jasmine Jack's in the building right now. Round of applause. Tell us, how would you tell somebody how Friend Zone? This is our first time on the radio, like the Apparently Kid. Never been on live television before. But
So have you ever used the phrase, "You're like a brother to me"? Because I know I've heard that one time, and basically you're done. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that basically.
Really, that's it? So it's just, that's a wrap. So how many times have you used that line in your life?
Just once or twice to a really close friend, and that's all it's been.
Ouch.
It depends. If he hit me with bro, if a girl ever hits me with bro, homie, it shows that she's deflecting something. She's trying to sidestep something. She's trying to juke me. Like she's hitting me with the okie doke. So you have to, yeah. If you are so far into the friend zone, because that song Friend Zone manifests from sliding through her DMs. So what happens first was, there's this chick, I went to her, it's sliding through her DMs is segues, to friend zone, but like, Sliding through her DMs is about a girl that you really like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's very popular. She has over 2 million followers.
Oh,
and you
snap.
you semi popular. And she knows you. And y'all kind of like grew up around the same area, you know?
She got 2 million friends now?
Yeah.
She got 2 because she,
must
you
have joined a
know,
little
right now they say, you know, if you want to pop on, like, I'm not to change that whole topic. I don't want to get
But so
political.
look, before we, I'm sorry to interrupt once again, but sliding through the DM, just for the viewers who do not know, this track was recorded way before the Yo Gotti going down the DM.
Way before.
This isn't, you know, this is way before it. But once again, those 2 tracks, you know,
They
really
correlate.
dope. And then you even had another track on there, which was a bonus track on the album. I believe you can, if you get it on iTunes, you can get the bonus track Facade, which was dope little kind of EDM trap kind of beat.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that was so dope that you gave, you know, the viewers a bonus track.
Yeah, Facade is you know, it's the whole album just depicts life. Like you said, sliding through your DMs, friend zone. These are things that we experience on the daily as people. And then Facade is what we do as, you know, we always put an exterior that doesn't really reflect our interior. If you know what a facade is, it's the front part of a house, but what's inside the house.
Okay.
So we all put up
like a persona.
a front. Yeah.
Put
So
on that
like
mask.
the facade, the whole thing is about, you know, you have to go with, and the way the song is structured, you know, it starts off with the EDM beat and the while it catches and when it you know, it starts to play, and then that's when you start hearing what the facade stuff is.
So me and Jay Fowler were thinking about, since when we were listening to Sliding Through the DM, we were wondering, who are you sliding through the DM? You sliding somebody. You getting some messages to somebody, you know, because you getting, you know, top voted Dimension Magazine.
Let me tell you this.
Albums.
Let me tell you this. If you're a man and you were older than 20, you're older than 20, no, you older than 20, 30, and you're not slid through any person's DM, and you don't have social media, or you don't partake in that, you know, in the popular stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I slid through a few people's DMs, but
that sounds so wrong.
Yeah.
We ain't talking. I don't even saw Instagram no more.
yeah.
By the way,
but that's before that. I'm a changed man now.
DM means direct message for those people who don't know who. You know, we got the FFC or whatever. That means direct message. So
sometimes you gotta say hi.
Hey, we ain't gonna
gotta just say hi.
I met a lot of people through the DM.
Yeah.
You know, people DM me.
And by the way, DM is not only Twitter, it's also Facebook. Facebook message somebody.
True.
That's a direct message.
Instagram,
it goes directly to them, so it's not an email.
It's not an email,
So
man.
you know when they see
We
it.
all guilty for this. Even girls.
We all guilty. So once again, we're just wrapping up. Once again, we got Strap. We got Strap, and he is live here at Escape Radio 95.9. Make sure you go tell your best friend. Escape Radio, escape your mind, escape the norm. We already do what it do. Make sure you go follow Strap on.
Listen to Strap. It's listen number 2 Strap on Instagram, Twitter, everything. SoundCloud. If you want Facebook, you just type S.T.R.A.P. You'll find me.
And 2, the number 2?
Nah, not 2. It's just Strap. S.T. I'm verified. I'm the only S.T.A.P. in the whole world.
The whole world.
Whole world.
Once again,
every other person is an imposter.
Okay. Every other person is an imposter. Once again, we got Strap, you know, from the Uganda, now living here in Kansas. We doing it big. Strap actually just recently got his master's, but hey, tell us a little bit something about that before we sign off. Tell us, I'm doing my master's right now too. I know. Can you give me some advice on how to get through this process?
Don't rap and go to school. Focus on the books.
Focus on
and make sure if you're doing something, at least choose one. Don't be you know, a jack of all trades and a master of none. You know, be good at something.
That's good advice.
Be good at advice.
So all those college kids right now listening, make sure you know, stay focused, stay balanced. Escape
Not everybody
Radio.
could do it.
Not everybody can do it, but Strap, Strap can do it. We can do it. We here live. J5, Christopher's Strap, and Strap's Entourage. Let's get it. Follow him. Listen to Strap on social media. Escape Radio, mixcloud.com/escape_radio. We're signing off. We're gonna get back into some music. Let's go. Escape Radio. Escape the norm.
Escape your mind.
Peace.
And we out.
Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape the norm. Escape your mind. Escape your mind.